Hi, this is Tristan Vautier, driver of the 07 Mazda Skyactiv diesel prototype. Today, I'm going to take you around Sonoma Raceway and give you some tips about this amazing track. For the run up to turn 1, up the gears, start from the right hand side of the track. A lot of grip there since it goes uphill. Bring the car back to the left to prepare turn 2. Now the braking zone for turn 2 is uphill, so you can brake very late and the car is going to slow down really well. You go down the gears. One of the tricks here is that the track goes off camber, so you have to anticipate your turning point because the car is going to drift towards the left hand side of the track. Early turn in, you can use some of the inside curb, track out all the way to the left, up the gears, for turn 3, go back to the right hand side of the track. As you can see here, towards the apex there is a big compression. The track goes downhill then uphill. The compression is going to give you some extra front grip, which means you can carry a lot of entry speed through this turn and use the uphill to slow you down. Avoid the inside curb as it's big and will upset the car. You want to exit that turn on the left hand side of the track to prepare yourself for turn 3A, which is a right-hander. The trick there is that there is a big crest at the apex and the car is going to drift towards the left hand side, so you want to anticipate that drift and position your car accordingly. The inside curb is a bit rough, but you can use probably half of it. Anticipate the drift. You can use some of that exit curb, but be careful, it might be dusty. The braking zone for turn 4 is off camber and a little bumpy, so you have to be careful with your brake pressure. You want to brake hard enough to slow the car down, but not too hard to not upset the rear of the car. Anticipate the turn-in as it's off camber. Now, if your car understeers through there, you can use some of that inside curb as it will help it to rotate. You want to use all of the track on exit, you can use some of that curb. Up the gears through turn 5. Stay on the right to prepare for turn 6. Now, as you can see, the turn-in for turn 6 is blind and it's over a crest. The track goes downhill, which might make the rear of the car feel a little light. To keep the rear of the car stable, use a little less brake pressure than usual. It will keep the rear of the car low and give you some extra rear grip. Turn in smoothly as once again, you want to keep the rear of the car stable. Bring it down to the apex. Once you touch that apex, let the car track out all the way to the outside curb. You want to get a good run out of this turn as it leads to the biggest passing zone of the track. Now turn 7 might be different depending on which track configuration you run, but the same principles apply. You want to brake very late, you need to compress that braking zone, very late, very hard. Rotate the car as quickly as you can and get back on power very early as soon as the car is pointed out. The exit is very slippery there, so you might have some traction issues. You want to have a very smooth throttle application. Up the gears, through the S's, left, right, then left, right again. You need to have a good run out of there to have good speed heading towards the chicane. Now the two keys here are late, hard braking, and precision on the turning point. You want to be very precise at turning and position your right front wheel on top of the first inside curb. This will allow you to position yourself very well to negotiate the second part of the chicane. Early on power, use all the track on exit, up the gears for the last turn. Now just like turn 7, the last turn might change depending on track configurations, but same basic principles of driving. It's a slow turn, you gotta brake as late as you can, be very hard on the brake pedal, rotate the car as quickly as possible, and point it very early for the exit to be hard on power. Use that apex curb and use all of the track on exit to be able to squeeze that power as hard as you can. Now this is what it looks like when you put it all together. Thank you for watching. I hope this was a good help. Now, have a great time racing in Sonoma with Mazda. Hi, I'm Tristan Vautier. I'm a Mazda Road to Indy graduate, 2013 IndyCar Rookie of the Year, and this year I drive the number 07 Mazda Skyactiv diesel prototype. I'm here with my teammate Joel Miller in Sonoma.
Hello, my name is Joel Miller. I drive the 07 along with Tristan Vautier, another Mazda Road to Indy graduate, and we're going to show you how to get through turns 3 and 3A at Sonoma.
I'll start with turn 3. So this is this left-hander right here. It has a big compression in the middle of the turn, so it first goes downhill onto that big compression. It's a turn you can take actually much faster than you will believe at first, just because the compression is going to slow you down and give you a lot more grip than you expect at first. So you do not want to brake too hard, just because going uphill in that compression is going to slow the car down for you. So important to carry a lot of speed into this turn. Let the turn slow you down. Stay on the left to prepare turn 3A.
Now we are standing at turn 3A. Tristan talked about turn 3 on how you need to roll a lot of speed in and brake at the compression. Turn 3A is up over the crest, and the goal is to have to not brake again for this corner. Only one braking for the complex. Rolling over the top of the crest of the hill, the car will get light, so you need to make sure you understand where the power is and try to continue feeding power up over the crest.